A former Jefferson girls basketball and softball coach was arraigned before Ashtabula County Common Pleas Judge Ronald Vettel Tuesday, December 30th, pleading not guilty to 7 charges alleging improper sexual activity involving high school girls he has coached. 50-year-old Donald M. McCormack of Jefferson, one-time Star Beacon sports editor, appeared in court with Cleveland attorney John Fatica. 5 of the charges are felonies, the other 2 misdemeanors. There was a large contingent of former players at the brief hearing, as well as their families. County Prosecutor Nicholas Irochi represented the state in the case. Irochi said the charges involve 4 girls. The not guilty plea is a routine procedural move in all arraignments, giving the defendant and attorneys time to prepare a case.
This case we're going to take up this morning will be case number 14 CR 532, and this case is entitled State of Ohio versus Donald Michael McCormack. Present before the court is the State of Ohio. It's represented by prosecuting attorney Nicholas Irochi. The defendant, Donald Michael McCormack, is that your name, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is present before the court. He's accompanied by attorney John Fatica. Mr. Fatica, you're retained in this matter?
That's correct, Your Honor. Good morning.
Very well. Good morning. Has your client received a copy of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor. We're receiving indictment. We have been so for over 24 hours.
Can you tell me when he received it?
I believe it was December 17th.
Very well.
We'll waive reading.
All right, just a minute. That's more than 24 hours before this hearing. You want to waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And how does the defendant, I guess I didn't indicate, the defendant's been charged in the indictment with 7 counts. Count 1 alleges the offense of endangering children, a felony of the 3rd degree. Count 2 alleges the offense of sexual battery, a felony of the 3rd degree. Counts 3 and 4 also allege sexual battery, each being felonies of the 3rd degree. Count 5 alleges the offense of gross sexual imposition, a felony of the 4th degree. And count 6 and 7 charge sexual imposition, each of those 2 offenses being misdemeanors of the 3rd degree. So how does the defendant plead to each of those counts?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Now, I believe bond was set in the lower court in the sum of $25,000 personal recognizance, and I believe that was posted on August 19th, 2014. Is that accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, any objection to a continuance of that bond?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, then bond is previously posted, will be continued. The defendant may remain at liberty on the $25,000 personal recognizance bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court, there's been no ORAS evaluation, and I don't have any indication that pretrial services would be necessary in this case. Mr. Irochi, do you have any input on that?
No, Your Honor, we do not have an ORAS.
All right, and the court is not going to order that the defendant be subject to pretrial services.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There is I believe there was a no contact order in the bond with any minors. That no contact provision will continue. I believe the court did modify that for the holidays and gave the defendant the right to visit with members of his family who may have been minors.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, the defendant has spent 1 day in jail. Is that correct?
That's what,
Yes, Your Honor.
1 day.
that's what our records reflect, Your Honor.
All right, totally judicial assignment, please.
Judge Ronald W. Vettel, Your Honor.
All right, this case is assigned to Judge Ronald Vettel. It will be scheduled within the requirements of the Ohio Revised Code. Written notice will be furnished counsel for both parties of all hearing and trial dates. Now, is there going to be a time waiver?
Your Honor.
You don't have to. I just want to note it.
We've already signed it, Your Honor.
There is.
Thank you.
All right, is there anything else come before the court, or is there anything the court overlooked?
No, Your Honor, nothing further.
Mr. Fatica?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Very well. I'll be on.
McCormack coached girls softball for a time and junior varsity girls basketball. He was also an assistant varsity basketball coach working with longtime head girls varsity coach, 55-year-old Rodney Holmes of Dorset Township, who is charged with 2 counts of failing to report child abuse or neglect, a first-degree misdemeanor. Holmes has been suspended from the school system, where he also teaches math. He is to appear in Eastern County Court, but officials said no date has been set as of the morning of December 30th. McCormack remains free on $25,000 personal bond. This is Judge Vettel's next to last day on the bench. He will retire in the new year and will be replaced by Marianne Saison, who won election to the post in November.